and in the nations, then people could be, if they have a prosperity, then people could be better people, to serve the nation, to serve their families. So financial literacy campaign is a wonderful campaign. I think that it could help, and it is already helping to thousands in different nations. So I think it's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that for the future and succeeding generations, it's an important idea. It's an essential, philosophy. How we could help people and how we could make them more powerful in the society. Yes. So you have the solution, I understand, and your colleagues and your leadership have the solution, and solution is very understandable. What is the solution? Solution means resolution of their problems in economic perspective, right?
Yes.
So I think that my nation mean, I'm a Pakistani American. When I talk my nation, it means dual, mean America and Pakistan as well. In America,
same here. Cambodian American.
Yes, Cambodian American, and Kim is a Canadian.
Canadian American. No, Canadian is Canadian. Cambodian
Canadian. Cambodian Canadian. Yes.
Yeah.
Cambodian Canadian. So it's wonderful that diversity and
diversity.
It's a bouquet of the nation. When we talk about the diversity, it looks like flowers of different colors.
Aww.
Every nation have a different color and different flavor even. Flavor
I just
of
love
culture.
your mind, Dr. Kazmi. I just love your mindset.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And watching mind and understanding minds is a larger solution in the world. If we understand the minds, and we, after the understanding of minds, if we help them, then they could be part of this globe. So we have global issues, and the global issue, the major issue, is economic issue. Every war is being, taken place just because of economic issues. And if we, yes. So it is.
I'm writing it down. I love it. I'm writing it down.
Thank you so much, because it's all we should have some learning sessions between different nationalities. It's like a dialogue, how we could resolve the issues. As you always talk to me when we are on phone, that how we could help people financially, economically, because these are two major reasons that world is suffering, and so many communities having so many problems. So these problems can be resolved if we have fair opportunities for the people. Fair opportunities mean that in different areas of society and different nations' economic hubs, we get them involved and we could help them. As your organization is helping to the people, it's a great philosophy, I believe. It's a cooperative effort, actually, It's a great cooperative effort to ease and to release the tense of the people. People are in tension. Families are in tension. Some people cannot pay their bills. Some people cannot pay their mortgage. And in this situation, while people and the whole world is suffering because of COVID-19, it's a great time to help people and to bring out from those economic, problems. So I think that all nations have the similar problem. Some have good reasons behind that how they could resolve those problems. If they have a good system, good governance, and cooperative efforts as your organization is doing, so people could get relief from those problems. So I think that's a great idea. And my nation, when I talk about Pakistan, it means that they are 220 million people.
See that, Kim? 220 million right now.
Yeah, 220 million
That's
people.
a lot.
Yes. And
Cambodians only 10. Cambodian very small, only 10 million, 20 millions.
Yeah.
But we are 220 million, more than 220 million, because it's the last Census Bureau report in Pakistan that we are 220 million people. Now maybe it could be around 225 million. So this is the huge nation, but lots of piling problems, because problems are piled up and people are under the problems. Reason is economic. Reason is governance, where we have a democracy, and definitely in Pakistan we have a democracy, but we are in that process. People are understanding, learning, and they are learning their financial institutions. They are learning about the philosophy of family values which they have, how they could sustain with the economic stability. Economic stability, sustain family values even. So if they are stable in their financial situation, so they could keep the family values as well. And Pakistani people are keeping that one. They are learning. They are in a phase, but there are so many opportunities for the people who they could learn from your movement. That is a movement, I believe, and that is a philosophy, what I believe, and that is a solution, what I believe. So you people are getting people along to have a resolution for that. Economic resolution, economic prosperity. Economic prosperity could bring more mental prosperity, more, prosperity in the society, which then they could grow and they could have more peace and prosperity in their regions, And if we talk about in our neighbor country, more than 1.5 billion people in, India, in China. So we are surrounded in those countries which are very populous countries.
Big. India and China is very big.
Yeah, China. And then we have small nations around as well, but they have the same problems. They are in economic, situation.
Yeah, and India, especially India, is going through a lot of tough time right now.
But India have built up a system. Pakistan is building up a system. These nations could be taking place in next 5 to 10 years. They will be economic powers. Yes,
5 to 10 years.
Can. Yes, and so what I think, Mrs. Hall, that it's a great opportunity for the people that we should collaborate. And because the most powerful women circle you have, and more powerful circle can help build up more powerful circles in the societies. So we are looking forward. Women empowerment is very important.
Yeah.
And I have seen women in our circle, and youth empowerment is very important. I always
youth,
very high about that.
I saw Dr. Kazmi. I saw you're promoting youth. I mean, men. I'm like women. I'm teaching all the women. So we have a lot in common. Yes, we promote. We support the young generation because they are the future leaders.
Mrs. Hall, you will be happy to know about that I am pioneer in Pakistan to establish one youth organization. That was the first youth organization. That was the Federal Youth Organization Pakistan, and we were, helping youth and I was the founder of that organization in Pakistan. I'm talking about that's 45 years back, what I have done for my nation. So youth empowerment is my dream, and I think this dream could be fulfilled by the succeeding generations and currently what generations we have, and they have a urge to work hard and to bring their nation out from economic situation. But there are so many problems, how we could help them, how we could, give them opportunities, how they could make a good coordinated effort. Coordinated effort means that people to people, how people to people could bring prosperity for each other. So this is very important, and you would be happy that in Pakistan, women literacy rate is going high than gender. Yes, male gender. That is going high.
Yeah. They say women's gonna control a lot of financials industry in the future.
Yes. And we had a woman prime minister, Benazir Bhutto. Unfortunately, she was assassinated. And then, currently we have deputy governor of State Bank, that is a woman. And she's governing the State Bank of Pakistan. So we have several opportunities. In many universities, there are so many, vice chancellors in universities. And in economic forums, women in Pakistan is, they are working very hard. They are striving for their, future and prosperity. And they are helping a lot their families. But problems are there because small groups of people cannot do much, but they can make a difference. We have to learn from the difference. What difference they have made? They have made a difference that if you got the opportunities, you could succeed. So you people are providing opportunities to the people so they could grab that opportunities and bring their people out from economic situations. Family is very important, Family resolution means families resolution through, economic resolution is very important. Most of the countries, specifically in our South Asia, one man is working and the others are all dependent. We need to bring more helping hands in the families. We have to bring a new perspective that how they could help the people and in the family. And everyone should support their father and mother. They should not just, so after their education, definitely, if they will be working, then their prosperity will be enhancing in their families. So all these things are very important in youth is a hope for our nation,
Absolutely.
And youth is hope for everywhere. And women is a hope for everywhere. Because in Pakistan, 220 million people, more than 220 million people are looking forward to get some opportunities, They are waiting that how the other world could help them. In third world, yes.
We have a lot of people to help. We are excited. We want to do big things. So notice everything's world. We're coming from World Financial Group, and our team is called World System Builder.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Because in order to help the world, you have to have a system that helps the world. So we're building a system. It's called World System Builder, short for WSB Community. So we're the first in this group that have mastered the system.
Yes, of course. And system tools.
Yes.
If system tools are effective, because everywhere.
So you said great. You said it's a great philosophy doing what we're doing, but I like to tell you that not only a great philosophy, but it's also proven system, proven track records also.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's right.
Yes.
I understand what you are. When I talk about the philosophy, every system have a philosophy behind.
Be ready to conquer the world.
Every system have a philosophy behind. Yes. If you make some even product,
every system start with a philosophy.
Yes. It went through, or it go through an idea that how you could make it. That means the philosophy. So everything have a philosophy behind, and definitely system, then systems tools. And in system tools, major tool is human being. Major tool is human being. Then his conviction. Then his understanding about the system. Then the system delivers. So this is very important, and I think that it's a great, networking of people, and networking can create a difference in the world. Networking mean people to people contact, family to family contact. We have to see people, solvers of their problems. We have to see them education-oriented people. Education-oriented people can help a lot.
People, I love that. I'm writing it down.
Yes. And then in several countries, including Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Iran, and our neighboring countries, in that area, and they have some good examples around. Examples are Malaysia. Examples are Singapore. Examples are, Korea. So these are the examples for those nations, how they brought prosperity in their nations. And trust me, I have read somewhere, that it is the same thing which you are doing, they have done already there in the nations. But your idea and your way of working is unique. Because in previous it's not when you try to make a nation, when you try to make a community, when you try to make a group, it takes a lot of time. When you bring and put so many efforts and, bring so many people together, good minds, good hearts, and skilled people, and non-skilled people even, they could be trained. So, but the basic thing is they should be, ready to learn. They should be, having an urge to change themselves and to change others as well. This is, if we have, then we could change the whole communities, Communities are very important, because when I talk about the community, it means diversity of every nation. Diversity brings a unified thought. Then it unify all those communities and bring them at one point, and one point is how to get resolved economic issues, how to get better future, how to get a hope, how to get people along, working together and helping together and celebrating their humanity in a right perspective. That is even, charitable work is very important. But how we could do charity? If we have money, then we can do charity.
That's right.
Yes. So charity, for help, for economic growth, for community work, for interreligious work, for nation to nation work, it all depends upon economic prosperity. So I think that so many things we can do together with a collaborative effort, with a cooperative effort, with a unified effort, and it cannot be done single-handed. Single-handed, no, it's not. World never understand that one man can different. One can man give just a philosophy, just a system, just an understanding. But people could take that. The people could own that one, and they could work together. Then
That's
there is a revolution. There is a revolution.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that's how it started with our coach. He's one person, philosophy, but now we got the whole community.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, right. See, this is why it's so amazing to speak with leaders like you. Because you understand it. We don't have to talk much.
Of course, I think that people like me, other people, I always trust on my people, If you trust on people, then people trust on you, You have to build the bridges. And when you build the bridges, then you could move on. Then your vehicle could go anywhere, then you can determine a destiny, a destination for yourself. But if we are not with the people, and we are not trusting the people. People have a lot of potential, and this potential needs to be explored. When we explore their potential, we get amazed that people are sitting idle. But if we assign them that how they could reach to the people, because nowadays reaching people is too easy. If someone have an access on phone, on internet, and if someone knows someone, through that, barriers, we could cross the barriers. We could cross the barriers because of the technology. Technology have empowered the people. As we are talking today, we are sitting at a faraway place, but we are talking about the people, about their prosperity. We are discussing one plan, and plan could give a change in their life, So it is very important that Kim is sitting in Canada, you are sitting in Maryland, in Pennsylvania, and I'm sitting in Virginia. Different parts of the world, and different parts in one nation, and then she is definitely she belongs to North America. Canada is a part of North America, but she's sitting far away place. So if someone is sitting in Pakistan, what opportunities we can provide to the people? Number one, their education is needed. And if they have the money, then they could get the better education. They can raise their families in a good atmosphere. If they have money, then they could raise their families. They can have a better system for the governance. If they have that tool with money brings, then they could have a better system in Pakistan. So ideas and philosophy and tools and system all together help people. And this is already you people have proved that how a system works. So because it's a proven example, you have set up an example that how people could change their life. So I think that people should take benefit in all over, in South Asia, in different countries, in America even, because America have a diversity which we should not only celebrate its diversity, we should help to sustain its diversity as well. Because and how we could sustain, if we are helping, if my neighbor is from Bangladesh, I should ask him, do you have any problem, economic problem? We could connect you with one organization, if someone is from Thailand, because in every state you could find at least 10, 15 nations, you know, and we could help them. So we could celebrate the diversity of America,
You have a big
helping them.
heart. You have a very big heart, Dr. Kazmi. I
For
can feel it.
sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For
Mm-hmm.
sure, we have to help each other.
Yes, yes, of
Yeah.
course, of
Yeah.
course.
We cannot depend on anyone else, a government or anybody.
Better life is to help people, you know.
We have to learn how to help ourselves, right, Dr. Kazmi?
Right.
Yes, of course. With you
Help
know,
yourself first. Yeah.
I have a long working history with my leadership, and I have worked with the religious leadership, political leadership, social scientists, and all spheres of life. I have helped them because I tried to create a dialogue in my nation. This is my expertise, how we could generate a dialogue, how we could bring all those people who they have different minds at one table and ask them, what are your problems? And most of the time, they mention that if we have a better economic situation, then we could overcome on all these problems. So it's amazing thing. If a root cause is economic, and economic prosperity is important, then your campaign, the financial literacy campaign, can go a long way in our country. We have some mountainous areas. We have high peaks of the world in Pakistan, and people over there, there's zero crime rate in that areas. Zero crime rate from last many years. No person have been killed in that area. So beautiful areas. There are some specific reasons because of war and terror or something, that's another thing. But if we talk about the people are very peaceful. But they need help, economic help. Their problems we need to understand. If they have money, then they could buy books. If they have money, then they could have a better roof on their house. If they have money, then they could be a better vendor, small vending shop. If they have money, then they could send their girls to schools. So this is the better thing. Major
Tony
thing.
was waiting in the room.
Yes. It's a major problem, and root cause is poverty.
Yes.
And
another
poverty,
student.
yes.
Another student coming on. Hello, say hello, Anthony.
Hi.
Dr. Kazmi.
Where are you, Doc? Hi, Doc.
How you doing? How you doing? Good
Tony
to see you.
is from, where are you from, Tony? California?
Just finishing my lunch.
Oh.
Tony, you're from California.
Tony, you see my video?
Yeah, God, did you see me? Were you waiting?
They want to meet you, Dr. Kazmi. Last time, everybody want to meet. Everybody was waiting for you.
Oh, here I am, right here, finally.
Of course, I'm very much looking forward to see you. Yes, I'm holding myself to see you.
All our team were looking forward to meet Dr. Kazmi because I was speaking of you highly.
Definitely, it's my wish, and I make a wish even for you people that we should be together, for a greater purpose. Because the purpose is how we could empower people with better economy.
Right.
Individual level, then they could go at a higher level, They could be helping their nations as well, It's so wonderful plan, It's a God-given plan. Yeah. And you people are working.
Dr. Kazmi was talking about diversity. Just look at this. There's a white guy, there's Cambodians,
there's
Canada, there's Pakistanis.
Yes.
And another friend is trying to get on.
This evening you have set up a good example of diversity, that how we could celebrate. And it's not only celebration, it's a recognition actually, Recognition bring together, and then we help each other.
Yeah.
Helping each other is a God's will.
All collaborate.
And then, yes, God's will. And if we have will and skill, then we could make a change in the world. Will and skill. Yes.
Yes.
So this is the thing, and I'm truly very happy.
So in the United States, as the only country that is most diverse, right?
Yes,
can you name other countries? I think United States is the most has the most diverse.
It's a clear and present example of diversity in the world. United States,
right?
Sometimes because Muslims and other communities and interreligious dialogue, wherever they generate, they ask me to come over, and I talk to them and I tell them, you cannot find a better example of diversity and respecting diversity. Accepting diversity. They accept and they respect. Sometimes we just talk about the diversity. Yes.
Dr. Kazmi, we're so diverse. How can we work together in harmony, peace and harmony? That's what we're promoting.
Of course, right? This country, I was so much honored because it's not a matter of government, or something. That first time in the history of America, you would be pleased that I was allowed to pray in the Oval Office. And when President Obama invited me and my wife, and he issued one statement, Islam is a part of America. It means we are celebrating the diversity. We are accepting the diversity, and we are respecting the diversity. How we could respect that, how we could, empower economically, how we could understand their, problems, as my brother is before me now. And I think that it's very easy to read the faces, to see the faces, and to read their minds, and go into their heart, and then have a bond. That's very important. I think that it can make a difference in the entire world.
Yes.
And I never had any kind of disappointment, never had any regret. Reason, when you talk for the hope, then people understand that someone is, talking about them. So it is very important that we should talk about the people and to understand their problems. And before you are joining, my dear sir, we were talking about that every problem have a root cause, and root cause is economic. There's a major reason is economic.
Right, generally, yeah. That's the underlying problem with that. Sometimes too much money doesn't help, but that's very rare.
Yes, sir. So if we build up networking, if we have a people-to-people contact, if we understand their economic situation, then I think that we could have a better world around.
Yeah.
If in my street situation is not good, it means my home is not peaceful and safe. I have to see that how my whole street people are living in a better situation, in a good situation. How they are, enjoy their life. If they enjoy their life, then I would, see that I would be enjoying my life as well.
Right.
So this is it's a collaborative effort, and the tools and the system which you people have brought. I think that this system,
the collaborative of everything brought together with the good taken of everyone, it benefits everybody. You're right.
Very well said, sir. Yes. It's a I think it's a fundamental, understanding that if we understand this, then we could resolve all these issues, around us. So this is very important. Yes, yes. In America, because nowadays, because of the COVID,
the things like that, they end up not mattering, because you don't care if you're in a car and you just got in an accident and your car's burning. You don't care if somebody who is a black comes in and pulls you out. You don't care if he's brown, yellow, green, or blue. It's just that somebody has the decency to come and do it. So it really, sometimes it takes people to get down to the very bottom of the bones, losing everything, before they realize, hey, this guy's a good person. I think more with our youth today, it's much more, we're much more liberal compared. Whoops, let me turn that off. But with the,
Tony.
yeah.
Okay, don't get into politics.
Yes, liberally, we can make a big difference,
Yeah, let's say
without yes.
All right, so Dr. Kazmi only have from 7 to 7. What time do you have, sir? You said you have
at this point we have 7:45. I could have 10 minutes more if you like to ask me. Then, but definitely, I'm.
Are you done? Are you done talking so we can share with you?
Say it again. I did not get it.
Are you done with your introduction so we can start sharing with you who we are, what we do, and how we can help you?
Your voice is broken at the moment. I don't know what. Yes.
Oh, what you said.
Right, you ready?
Better. Yes.
Are you ready?
We have another student, Dr. Kazmi. We have another student, young lady, want to meet you.
Oh. I'm very much looking forward to meet you. I was vaccinated almost 2 months before. I got my second dose 2 months before. I was in the row in the beginning.
Is locking on.
So this is my whole family is vaccinated now. So we
are you on?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So
we have another student logging on just to say hello. She's.
So I'm looking forward to meet you. Yes.
Yeah, she's a business owner. Yeah, we have a lot of business owner and looking to achieve financial independence so they can have time freedom, because most people work too much. In this country, we work as an employee. We work long hours, and if you want to make more money, we have to work long hours. And
financial independence is a, true independence.
Yeah. Right.
If someone is not financially independent, it means he is a slave, and we have to bring out that guy or that community which are living in slavery have different shapes now.
Right.
Slavery have different shapes.
So because
economic slavery is
economic slavery. Yes, you're talking about
economic
language.
slavery. Yes. So this movement and this system.
So let me make a quick introduction before we run out of time. Is that okay, Dr. Kazmi?
Yes, please. Mm-hmm.
Would you please pronounce your last name so we all can address you properly?
Kazmi?
Yes, Kazmi. Kazmi. Kazmi.
Yeah, you said really clear.
Some people feel easy when they say Kazimi. I don't know why they Kazimi, but Kazimi I never like to be addressed. I want to be.
So everybody, Dr. Kazmi is an ambassador and whole doctor degree, of course, and he has a lot of people to help. Over 200 million people in his country. And are there a lot of Pakistani American citizens living in the United States?
Yes, of course. Mm-hmm. And they are. We have almost 1.5 million people. 1.5 million people.
Millions of people here.
1.5 million people in America, and it is according to the Census Bureau. Otherwise, some people are, not documented. So you could say that yes, roughly, what I think, there are more than 2 million people in America, more than 2 million Pakistani in America. But Census Bureau tells that 1.5 million are documented and citizens of America. So it's a huge amount. And in our areas, I mean, in California, in your area, there are, a lot of business owners, big community.
In California too?
Yes,
Do you have a lot in California?
Yes, my son is there, and he's working with the Hollywood. My son.
Right, California, LA is Hollywood.
Yes, recently one of his book, has been published. I mean, that is an audio book. Basically, I sent you the link, Ms. Hall. I sent you sent you his information. So he's my hero. Because he's working with the Hollywood.
Wow.
And my older son is a professor of biology, and here Pakistani American community, I used to be their patron of several organizations, several organizations. Yes. So this is wonderful. Yes.
I need to get my charger. I'll be back.
There she is. Say hello. Mantari, you're calling from your store? So she has a store. She's trying to achieve financial independence so she can have time freedom. Can you believe it? We're living in a free country, and we're not free until we have financial freedom and time freedom.
Of course, they should have financial freedom, and if they have financial freedom,
everybody's stuck at work.
Then they could have a better citizen, and then they could have better human being. And
Tony's the only one born here.
Otherwise, problems are there.
All of us.
Yes.
Anthony Lee is the only one born here, and he's still fighting for financial freedom in order to achieve time freedom. And you're living in a free country, and we learned that until you achieve financial freedom and time freedom, there is no freedom.
Dr. Kazmi, that they teach you here.
Say hello. Sorry, let me translate real quick. Go ahead, Tony.
What they teach us here, Dr. Kazmi, is basically in the schools. They don't teach us how to take care of finances. They teach us how to work for someone else. That's always been the focus of the schools here. So I didn't hear any of this stuff until I met Sephora. When I met her, I was 52, 53, something like that. So I'm hearing all this kind of stuff, and it's amazing. I mean, these things that I'm learning from her, had I known that when I was younger, oh my God, I'd be rich right now. But I didn't know any of it. But I'm not giving up. You have to start somewhere. So I'm turning my life around now, and I have been for a while. So it's pandemic as far as financial illiteracy here in this country is pandemic. Nobody knows it. So this is a blessing to be able to teach other people.
Yeah. So we've been doing this for 40 years, and we're helping a lot of family, but especially now, since last year and this year, we're taking off really fast because a lot of people need help right now. So by the way, Anthony's from California. Guess what? He lives very close to the headquarters. There's a big building there.
Just came from there.
He just came from there. Okay.
Yes. What Mr. Anthony was saying. Mr. Anthony was saying, it was truly very impressive because he was sharing his lifetime experience, how he had seen while he was talking about what are the issues or something, These are the same issues which we face right now here. It's not a matter of years or previous issues. These are same things are existing in our society.
Right.
So we need to understand, and we need to because if you have a hands-on experience to deal with the problems, specifically about economic problems, then yes.
I'm sorry, we ran out of time, so I'm trying to cut you short. We can always talk more later because you have to go, right?
Sure.
So let me spend a few minutes to introduce our company, okay? So Anthony is the only one born here. Sometimes it takes someone from another country to see how wonderful the opportunity we have in front of us. Because like Tony always said, well, he's born here, he doesn't see I mean, a lot of people don't see what we see, right? So we're coming from a very difficult country, especially me. I'm growing up during the communists. I've been through the killing field. I've been through the starvation, the war. So I watched my parents, you know, went through a very tough time. So when we came here, my family and I came here, we take this opportunity very, very seriously. We don't take it for granted. So that's why you will see a lot of the community member are foreigners, okay? But especially in our group, but we have everybody. This is just a small team, okay? A small team, maybe 20,000. This is such as our group. It's called WSB Community. Okay, it's about, we have about, I think more than 20,000, but I'm talking about professional, but licensed, certified, okay? But we have hundreds and hundreds of thousands, okay? You will see. So I'm gonna give you a quick introduction, okay, Dr. Kazmi, you ready?
Yes. Yes.
So we create a private group on Facebook, as you can see. Can you see okay? The WSB Community. What do? We educate, empower family by building a new industry. Okay, because the current industry right now most of us have more bills to pay than a paycheck.
Of course.
That's a problem. People work hard all their life. When they retire, they have little or nothing. And they suffer in between. And that's a problem. That's why we're building a new industry. The new industry is designed for you to make unlimited incomes. So you have more way of paying. You get more paychecks than your bills. That's the only way you can have achieve freedom, financial freedom and time freedom. Because everybody's stuck with having bills to pay and they kind of trapped in that, you know? It's very hard to be happy because when you're like, when you're so heavy in debt, right? So so we believe where to start is financial education. Okay, so this is a private group. As you can see, so far we have 75,000 members.
That's a good number. Good number.
And this is just a small group. There's a lot of big group out there. This is big, US and Canada, but this is our group, and mostly for like us, Asian, okay? Because we're hungry. We came from a place that has no opportunity. We don't have freedom where I came from. Here we have opportunity. We have freedom. Nobody stopped me from working long hours. Nobody stopped me from helping hundreds of people. Okay, we have that freedom and we have the opportunity. Okay, where I came from, I'm not allowed to make a lot of money. I have to share everything I have. Commoners, you know?
Yes.
So here, if you work hard, you're gonna be rich.
It's a common sense where we have the freedom.
And you can donate.
We have opportunities, you know.
Yes. So you can see a 75 member on here so far. It's a private group because we share a lot of things that we have to follow compliance, because this is the industry that is very highly regulated. It's financial industry. So the government is watching us. Why do you think that is? That's where the money is, right?
Yes.
A lot of money. Financial industry control over 70% of the world wealth. Big trillions and $trillion industry. So it's very highly regulated. We have to be certified. We have to have license. They have to check our background, criminal background, credit check everything in order to work in this company. They will check everything, okay? Because we're dealing with people's money, future. All right. So far we have achieved 1 million financially educated family by 2020. So our next goal is, guys, how much? 30 millions in the next 10 years. So that's why you see me holding this campaign. 30 by 30 means we plan to financially educate family 30 million by the next 10 years, 2030. That's what this means. Okay. So that's our introduction, and let me show you our activity. We have daily activity. Okay, we have all kinds of program. We have project. We have, because this is US and Canada, we show we have over 300 offices, right, Tony? You were at the headquarters.
I was just there today.
Over 300 locations. You see on the map, Next time we want you to take a picture and share with us, okay?
I did. I took a picture. I have it.
Yeah, on the map, right? So Dr. Kazmi want to know, where are we located? We're over 30 financial centers.
Let me see if I can bring you.
More than 30 offices we call financial center in the US and Canada. So in here we share what's going on every day. Financial literacy overview. You see different group, different team, because we cannot manage hundreds and thousands of people. We have to have a leader. Like, you're going to be the leader in your group, and you can have 100 people helping you, right? You said you have a lot of people. So because one person cannot do it all, too much. So we broke it down into team, right? Different team. That's why you see different financial center, okay? And we learn through computer, okay? We share all these things. So we share a lot of here's a workshop. We have workshop every day, as you can see, Monday to Friday. And this is US, National Campaign Workshop. This is US right here. See the flag? So we have a lot of program. And this is Canada. See the flag, Kim? So all we do is educate people. And that's how, last time I talked to you, you said, there's Tony on here. So I asked you, where do we start? You said education, remember?
Right.
Right. So freedom, talk about freedom, financial freedom, time freedom. That's all most of the time. So different offices sharing activity. So as you can see, we have people from all walks of life. This is a Northwest Financial Education Center. Okay. Just sharing different team, what's going on every day, right? So we share people from different background.
Oh, okay, Saporn, I just sent the map to you.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm going to forward that to Dr. Kazmi. Okay. So you see that, Dr. Kazmi, we do it at home.
Okay.
See that?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No.
So at home, you see that? We do this at home. Yeah. So we just share everybody. This is how we do our campaign. All we do is share the campaign. So all I need you to do is share our campaign, and I can meet you in person at your home or at your community or an office somewhere where we can.
Okay. We could set up a meeting, you know. Yes, of course.
Okay.
And I'm not at the street right now. I'm on the street.
Oh, okay. Say hello to Dr. Kazmi. He has a lot of people that he want to help. So we're going to collaborate with him. So this is all we do. We share the campaign. That's it. We have a lot of teachers, and we're looking for a manager. We're looking for leaders that want to help more people.
Right.
Because you know, some people, and then we have in different languages.
To educate everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a presentation in different languages. We have workshop in different languages. We have in Spanish, Vietnamese, Chinese, Cambodian. So just to show you what the community
definitely
is
you have developed a good tools, you know, for learning and educating, you know. Yes.
Right. You see all this? This is senior. People hitting rank. People did help a lot of family. They achieved their recognition. Okay.
Okay.
So once you have the rest. Once you become a member, you can have access to all these resources, and then you can start sharing the campaign and start making money.
Okay, let's meet, and then we could, you know,
talk about it. Okay,
move forward. Okay.
So these are the community. Really okay. Yeah. And I send you the picture of our coach. I send you the picture of our coach. Let me see, real quick. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And in my age, I'm not in a learning process. I'm in a teaching process. I have to shift my, you know, whole life experience to the people. It's not for me that I'm learning from those. Everyone can learn. It's not a matter of age or something. But my experience, you know, then challenge me that you are teaching to the people, and now you are in the school. Anyway.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
So when you see me do other thing, I'm all about networking. That's how I get to know the community, my community, you know, and to know their problem. We have to know their problem so we can help people. We don't know what they want. We cannot help them.
Okay. Okay, Hall. Thank you so much. Yes.
You have to go now.
Yeah, thank you. I got to go. Good to see everybody.
Bye-bye.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank
Nice
you.
meeting
Very good
everybody.
to see you. Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes.
So this is,
Bye-bye.
hold quickly,
Bye-bye.
this is our coach. Bye-bye, Vantari.
Good
Bye-bye,
meeting you.
Vantari. So Dr. Kazmi, this is our coach. See our coach? Suan Win, okay? He's teaching all this. This is the system right here. This is you, Dr. Kazmi. This is you, going to be you. All right?
Okay. Okay.
Right? That's going to be you.
How is it?
And then, see, he's teaching people. So far, we have 57 millionaires. So when you said you want a project for $300,000, a piece of cake, right?
Yes.
Right? That makes sense? So the CEO, we have 122 CEO. Okay? Executive field vice chairman and 14, all these things. Executive chairperson. So this is our system, sir. So you can help millions of people. Okay.
That's beautiful.
Start with our community in USA first. And the system is, you don't have to worry about calculating any number. You just plug in, the system will calculate for you. Everybody gets paid.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That's so wonderful.
So we have that. This is our plan for explosion. All right. Okay. We have program to teach leader. So let's schedule for next time. Okay. This is how we help a lot of people by using a system. Okay. Thank you for your time. You have to go.
Yes.
Okay. So if you have any questions, we can continue next time. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Looking forward to see you next time. Okay. Thank you so much.
You guys stay on.
And
you guys stay on.
My respect to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Salam and yes, good evening, whatever you have time. Because Mr. Anthony will be having around 5 p.m. there in California.
Yeah,
so it's
different time zone.
Afternoon.
And he lived close. He lived close to the headquarters. So Dr. Kazmi, I took a note, everything you told me. You speak in a language, teamwork, system, collaboration, education, helping the youth, family, we're all in here together.
Yes. And top of all is a diversity.
Yeah,
community. How we could take benefit. Yes.
Yeah, community, diversity.
While we are attacking each other. Yes.
Yeah, community, diversity, prosperity. I wrote down. That's you speaking our language.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Anthony.
You can hang up.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, you guys stay. Feedback.
Yes, ma'am. Stay.
All right, guys. So listen, especially people who live in the USA. Okay. So he's a big guy. So when he first came on, we have to hear him. You see that, Kim? He talked nonstop.
Right.
Tony, he talked nonstop because of his position, where he came from, and we have to listen.
Right. So interest.
Okay? We listen almost a whole hour.
Yeah.
If I don't stop him, Kim, he kept going.
Right.
He didn't give us time. I just took 10 minutes, even less than 10 minutes, 5 minutes to show him who we are.
Yeah.
I just want to show him. See, when you meet big people, you find out what they want. You show them just a quick slide, a couple of slides. That's it. You don't need to go from A to Z. You're gonna lose them.
Right. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. So when they're in, this is a big guy. He talking about helping 200 million people in his country. And he talked about 1 million something. His people are living in the US. So we need to show him the big number. You see it? The vision.
Yeah.
You see, I want you guys to be on so you can learn. This is how you recruit big people. And we're confident. Why are we confident? Tell me.
Because we know we have the truth.
So Tony, are you still?
We know that is important and urgent for the people to get to know.
So why are people scared to share? See, that's the point I'm trying to make with you guys.
Because when the people scared to share, because they don't understand.
Exactly.
If they don't understand, they are not proud on themselves. How can they go to share the
Right,
content?
Tony, you look good. This one, you look good. See, you went to the headquarters. How was it? Did you take picture and send to us? Just send to us.
World Financial
Take the
Group.
picture.
Next time, send to us. Don't send to the group. Send to us. It's just us.
No, I just sent to you.
Good, good, good. So you guys, you see that? If you understand this, you not only scared to share, but you go after the big guy, the big fish. Okay? He's a whale. You think he's a whale? Or he's what do you call it? Yeah, there's a dolphin. What do you call it? The whale. What's the other one? Sea urchin. He's a whale.
Yeah.
You know that concept, Kim? The whale are the community leader, the big leader who want to help the world. He's a whale. That's his character, personality. Okay? Right. And his mission. You want to talk to the whale. It takes time to fish the whale. Okay? Take time to get but you do it, you know how to do it, right? Yeah, the dolphins are people who just want to have fun. You invite them to a party. That's how you recruit them. You heard about that? So you got to learn this personality trait, right? So not only I'm not scared, but I want to go after big people. When you understand, but people don't understand, they're afraid to talk to anybody. So I want to show you I talk to the big guy. If we get him, he's going to put hundreds and hundreds, 1,000 people. Now you guys, all you need is get a license. You see that? Right. You don't worry about not finding the clients. We're all going to be CEO. In order for me to be CEO, you guys I have to help you make a lot of money. That's a system. I cannot do it by myself.
Right.
So
right. Today
so you
have
to trust the system.
Support and me when I go to the live for the campaign, and please Tony share the video, explode the video for the people know.
Yes.
Yes.
So Tony and Kim, I'm sure he knows some his people in Canada too. You know that?
Yeah.
So all the people in Canada, it's gonna have to go through you. Right, Tony?
Yeah.
So and then because they're so new, it's so new, we're gonna need you to help explain. They're learning while they're learning, right? And later on, they when they know they have experience, they can be leaders. So teamwork is powerful, guys. Maybe you're good at number. One person good with sales. Some people good with the connecting the dot, like me. I love to connect the dot. And we have people who are numbers. Diane Chow is a number girl. Let her finish all the application, check, make sure everything go through. She's a number expert. We need her for number expert. We are the social media, we are the media, we are the recruiter, we are the connector. Relationship connector. Everybody has something. So we work together, okay? Not everybody's good at everything. And that's
true.
That's normal. We need all of us.
Good.
And so the goal is to get Kim to make a lot of money, to get Tony make a lot of money, to get Valerie and Vantari, at least the first 5-10 people. Kim, listen.
Yeah.
Why is it important? Why is it important to see all our teams successful?
Because when you're successful, you're going to generate successful people. You're going to learn yourself to be successful. You're going to make your leaders successful. Everything is going to be success all the way down.
Yeah.
Okay. Number one is a system. We have to help each other in order to go to the top. See, at work, the supervisor walking around to see if you make sure you do the work, right? The boss. In the business, Kim, in the business, nobody gonna watch you. Okay? Why is that? Because they created a system. They know that in order for Sapon to go up, Sapon has to help her team. In order for Diane to go up, she has to help her team. So there's no need supervision. There's no boss. You understand?
Yeah.
Powerful, right? So number one is system. I have to help everybody, right? You have to help your team. And ready? Another reason. Listen carefully. What happened when they see all of us successful? Everybody gonna want to be a part of this, right? They say, "Wow, you guys build a very successful team. Everybody's successful." Then people watching us, people will say, we get all the what do you call it, momentum, right? Does that make sense? We don't want people to say, "Well, your team been working with you for so long, and then they're not successful." Right? We want our team to be successful. Okay, you got that, guys?
Right.
So people have to make sure you have license, make sure you're appointed, make sure you're active, make sure you come to get the fish. You know, we go fishing together and we share the fish. Right?
Right.
So he did all the talking from the beginning. Why it's important? He's a big guy. We want him to talk because he gets used to talking, preaching. And then by listening to him, we get to know him, where he's coming from, what is see the hot button, and we get to know him. Until we get to know him, we cannot help him.
Right.
It's not about what we have to share. It's about who he is, why he want to talk to us, what is he looking for, what is his goal. Okay, so I took all these notes, and also I get to understand him. He understand the work of teamwork system. He understand the philosophy behind that, the system, the track record, right? He understand, he want to help family, as he addressed the importance of family, women, supporting the youth. Youth is the future leader. And he said, education is where you need to start. See how that? Okay. So we told him not just a great philosophy. We don't just have a great philosophy. We have a proven track record and proven system.
Right.
Okay. That's how you close him. And then we show him, this is our coach. System. Okay. Show him system. Big guy, you got to show him the system. If you want to help millions of people, you need to have a strong system. Otherwise, you can't. By yourself, you cannot do it. Okay, On? So did you learn a lot? You learn something? Isn't that fun? If you know how to do it, it should be fun, right?
Right.
So share with us what's going on over there, Tony. Kim, are we meeting with the guy, the young guy? Put him on, the young guy. Did you confirm? Kim has a guest. So Tony, all you have to do put a guest. Tony, all you have to do put a guest on, okay? So how was your visit at the headquarters today?
It was very good. I didn't spend a lot of time there.
But you get the inspiration, right? You get the inspiration.
I got my books. I got them ready, and I'll study them.
You get the system. You get the building the industry.
Yeah, the
awesome.
building.
Kim, are you ready to meet with your guest, honey?
Building a new industry.
Very good, Tony. I'm going to show you.
3 copies of them.
Kim, do you have your guest ready, baby?
Is Kim there?
She mute her. She mute.
Oh.
Is your friends ready?
I called him. I didn't have answer.
Oh, he didn't answer. Okay.
It's okay. So we keep going then. So I'm going to show you. Tony, this is how you do the presentation. Okay.
Okay.
Right here. Kim, okay, let's focus, because right now we learn so much and we don't know where to focus because we're kind of like overwhelmed. Okay, so let's focus on one thing to get you recruit a lot. So this year we're gonna hit our goal. We don't have to wait till next year because it's pandemics. People need it right now. Tony, remember this book? You just got it, right?
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
All I have to do is go to Facebook. Go to YouTube. You see that?
Yeah.
So they have everything for us.
The best part is that you're going to be a part of something big.
You see, we have everything.
That's good.
So I want you to learn how to do this.
It tells you how to do it right on Facebook?
Yes, you just read it. But I want you to hear from someone else.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So let me stop this. So I just recorded that too.
The point. Are you recording?
I just recorded.
You recording? The